Jason Russell is responsible for the infamous Invisible Children video in the Kony 2012 campaign. His video reached hundreds of millions of views in days, and his campaign gained support very quickly. His campaign aimed to inspire viewers to help support the takedown of Joseph Kony, a war leader who made children fight. He wanted to bring this war criminal before the international court and have him brought to justice. Though his aims meant well, many criticized his intentions and accused him of lying to the public about his goals and where their donations were going. Soon after his rise to fame, he was seen pacing down a San Diego street corner naked, disrupting traffic, harassing the public, and shouting lewd and profane things and making comments about Satan. Russell was taken into psychiatric treatment and his campaign ultimately failed. He did not reach his goal. Kony is still on the loose. Jason Russell spent his whole life working towards a successful career. When his video Invisible Children reached a hiatus, he felt a sense of self-gratification and actualization. The successes of his career built his self-esteem, and he felt he had reached his full potential. When people began to criticize him and his campaign did not reach its promised goal, he felt he had to do something. His outburst reflects how he saw his self-esteem and sense of self-worth as being threatened. He chose to act in such a way because he wanted to reestablish himself in the spotlight and remind everyone to pay attention to him and his cause. How do you feel today?
I've been better, but I feel pretty good. I'm doing me.
How do you feel about the allegations against you and your campaign?
You know what? I just think that they're really interfering with who I am. They're interfering with who I want to be, what I want to do, the movement that I'm trying to create.
Okay. Why did you decide to go on a public rampage?
You know what? I feel that people should be able to express themselves however they want, and that's how I wanted to express myself. I'm expressing myself right now.
You are? Okay. What did you hope to accomplish?
You know what? I hope to accomplish publicity. I hope that people would see me in the light, in the spotlight, and follow along and support me and join the movement.
Okay. Thank you.
Jason Russell quickly became a very public figure within a couple of days. Millions of people from all over the world viewed the Kony 2012 video, making him a household name. With increased fame came an increase in pressure to satisfy the public. Donations were being sent in promptly, protests were being organized, and the public was mobilizing in support of the campaign. When minor flaws were observed in Russell's work, the media was quick to criticize his entire intent. With this social scrutinization and his goal not reaching expectations of the public, Russell quickly fell into a downward spiral, feeling as though he failed society completely. This caused him to lose touch with reality and have a manic episode.
How did you feel or expect that the media would respond to your campaign against Kony in 2012?
Well, I hope pretty positively. The whole point of this was to get people involved and for people to support me.
So you didn't think there would be as much criticism or scrutiny against it?
No, that's actually what I was really afraid about.
Really? So when they did respond with criticism and stuff, how did you feel about that?
I don't know, it's making me really anxious. I wasn't sure how to react. I wasn't really sure what I could do.
Well, did you think that you handled it in a proper way, or do you think you could have done something differently?
I don't know, the way people think about me really gives me a lot of anxiety. It makes me make bad decisions sometimes. Pretty I don't know, I become kind of irrational.
So now that that video went public with you running around in the streets, are you afraid about what people are going to say about that? And what do you expect that outcome to be?
Yeah, I am really afraid. I think I might end up just having to move.
Move to another country?
Another continent.
Jason Russell was constantly under the spotlight as a child by doing multiple plays and many other events that required him to be in the lead or the leading role. And through this, it gave him a tremendous amount of stress, and he just coped with it. Also, when he went to Africa, he saw many horrible things happen, and many horrible things happened to him as well. He saw people being beaten in front of him, and also he faced near-death experiences himself from African militia as well. This could have also resonated in his actions due to the horrible nature of all the heinous crimes. Well, we're kind of lucky to have Jason Russell with us today, and wave to the camera, Jason. Jason, do you think there's anything behind your recent incident?
No, I'm just sort of like a free type of dude. You know what I mean? I do what I do. I do what I please. You know.
Okay, I can feel you on that one. Do you think was there any recent times or prior times that you could share with us that alluded to this?
Well, I was really upset that about all the things that I saw in Africa, and I made this video, and no, it wasn't getting any views, and I really wanted everybody to see it and know what was going on, and so I was really upset about it, and I kind of just went into rage, and I wanted the public to know what was going on.
Right.
So I wanted to be in the spotlight, but by that point it had turned out that the video had gone viral.
Mm-hmm. Do you think the stress of being under the spotlight was too intense for you, or do you think it was?
Absolutely. Just everybody's watching my every move. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I've always been on the spotlight, but I feel like now it's too much lately. Now, during your childhood, were you under the spotlight as well? Yeah, I was in a bunch of plays as a child, very into theater, starred in many of them.
When viewed from a humanistic approach, Jason Russell's actions can be seen as his attempt to maintain his self-esteem and create the outcome he would like to see, fame and attention for him and his cause. He personally chose to go on a public rampage because he wanted to maintain his place in the spotlight. However, viewed from a psychoanalytic perspective, his actions seem quite different. His traumatic experiences throughout his career were magnified with increased fame and caused him to ultimately lose touch with reality and his original goal. His experience as a child with acting also made him desire the spotlight. Russell also faced intense societal pressure. He made immense promises to society, and society expected so much of him. When he failed to deliver, his original supporters turned on him. The feeling of social unacceptance and failure to deliver his promises pushed Russell over the edge. He felt he had to make a public outburst to remind people that he still existed and was still a popular public figure.